Hi everybody, it's Diana with Stamping with Di. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Di's Shorts. And I'm going to play with the new, one of the March kits, the Maritime, what is it called here? I have it in my box, I should have had it out. It is the Maritime Moments, this one right here. So I thought this one looked pretty quick to do for my Di's Shorts. And I am in Raleigh right now. It's a surprise, right? It looks like I'm in my studio. But I am. So I usually pre-tape my videos because we live out in the boonies. And I have just learned if I go live, something won't work or they'll be spinning, so I always pre-tape my videos, and then I'm usually in the chat room with you during the video premiere. But since I'm in Raleigh at convention, I know it's not called convention, but that's what I reference it as. I don't know what I'll be doing at the actual time of the video, so I don't want to promise that I'll be in that chat room. But my friends will be, they'll be there. So that's where you want to head on over there. If you are watching the replay, then leave a comment down below. YouTube will let me know and I can reach out. If you are new to my channel, my name is Diana and I'm an independent demonstrator and I'm in San Tan Valley. And I have been with Stampin' Up since '99. It has just flown by. So I want to welcome you to my channel. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So yeah, I'm going to just do one of these kits to keep my Di's Shorts pretty quick. Now, as I mentioned before, Arizona does not change our time. I don't know if this will change in everywhere, if that will get rid of it, but we never change our clock. So if you are used to watching me at a certain time, I'm probably a different time now. If you change your if you do change your time, so just make sure you just Google like what time is it in Arizona, because I always go 3 o'clock Arizona time, same channel is what I always say. So so yeah. But, so I'm going to stop blabbing. I will spin my camera, so close your eyes just for a second while I get my camera adjusted. This kit looks like it makes 2 of 3 different cards. And it does come with a block because it's all inclusive. It has some little tiny glue dots, but I always use my box ones. It does come with some little baby dimensionals. It also has some tear tape and some twine, and it comes with a little gray granite spot. And just like using my own glue dots, I will use my big mama pad to make the cards. All right, so let's see here. So I'm just going to pull out my pieces. So here's our pretty little envelopes. And I'm just going to kind of get these punched out and ready to go. Okay. And then this is what you want to keep. If you can get the boxes, right, the clear boxes to put your stamp set in, and then you just keep this, and then you'll know that's always what this set is. And then I want to do this as well, these little pieces. So if you are going to on stage, backstage, convention, whatever, in Raleigh, make sure you stop and say hi. All right. And then I showed you these the other day when I undid the box. Look at these, are all embossed, so they look pretty cool. And it looks like there's going to be 3 on the card. So I'm just going to do 1 of each card. I'm not going to do all 3, so I'll just put that over there. All right. So I need 1 card. these over here. I already have peeled these off. And then I'll just do the second card on my own, just to save some time, just to keep my die shorts and actual die shorts. The last couple weeks, they've been a little longer than normal. All right. And then this says, to a great guy. And this is only one. I'm just going to peel that off. Not sure what that's for. I'm just pulling out all the English. And you can always turn these other ones over and stamp on the back, which I did when I did my twist before. Okay. So that looks pretty good. And it looks like I don't need the stamps. Oh no, yeah, because there is the seagulls. All right, so I need the little seagulls. And it looks like the building too. So I have seagulls. And the building. And the boat. So maybe I'm going to use the whole thing. All right. The boat. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me get a bigger block. Is that a bigger block? There we go. See. Sometimes if you just angle them a little bit, they fit. There we go. That might not go on the top. All right. Because I could use the block that it comes with. Oh, and I need this too. So you're using all the pieces. You are using all the pieces. All right. But I just use the blocks that I have instead of using the one that comes with the kit. But this one does need to go in a bigger block. Just because sometimes I meet somebody new and they don't have a block or whatever, so then I just say, oh, here's a block. So I just like to keep them in their little wrapper for another purpose. All right, so let's see here. So we're just going to do, we want this card. Now this is got the design on both sides, so you could cut it in half, but I'm just going to leave it, as is. All right. And then we want this one. And they have stamped this, like the little town back here. And it fits exactly in this little nook here. So let's see if my gray granite is good and inked. I can't tell the last time I used gray granite. Let's see. I'll ink it up off the side and see how good it is. Oh, it's good. All right. So we're just going to put this little village. Oh, it's like a lighthouse and a village. And it goes right here. Very cool. I love how it fits in that little nook right there. Okay. Then we have this. So we have this. Now they have you using the tear tape, but that is basically, like, say you're not a stamper. Well, I shouldn't say that, right? But I always consider like the kits, if you're like a brand new stamper, they are all inclusive. So you might not have seal, you might not have glue dots, so it comes with everything. So I'm not going to use my tear tape. And then I'll just use my twine, and I just kind of hang on to these because when I do classes, and sometimes I'll go, oh, the tear tip would have worked for that. Then I pull out these little things that come with the kit, and then I put them in a class, because if I do need tear tape, I can use, tear tape that I have, that I ordered out of the catalog. So I just kind of keep those little tiny bits and bobs from from classes, kits rather, for classes. So yeah, all right, so I'm just going to put this on here. So this uses dimensional. So again, I'm just going to set those dimensionals aside and use ones out of my drawer just to, because it's the same thing. You can use those in a class. All right, so I'm just using little pieces. Nobody really sees all this, so it doesn't matter if it looks goobery underneath there. Every little piece is different. None of them even match. All right, but it doesn't matter. All right, so as long as they came from the same dimensional backing, they're all the same thickness. All right, and then this is going to go here. And then we have this. And that's just going to go up here. And they have glued that directly too. So I'm only going to put the glue. I need to bring my camera down a little bit. I'm going to put my glue just on half of it because it's going to stick out the other half. So this is up here like that. And I only got one of this kit, and it is really, really cute. All right, and then we have this coral kind of stuff, and they're putting that on up here with glue dots. Now this is kind of delicate, so I'm going to be really careful when I put my glue dot on. I'm going to push that on really good, and then I'm just going to go in there and I'm going to pull that up. And it'll go there too. Like, I don't want to start yanking from here. I want to get as close to that glue dot as I can so that I don't rip that, because it is kind of delicate. But look at that beautiful starfish. All right, so this is going to go right over here, and I'm just making sure that it stays within the card. I don't want it to go up here so it gets hung up on the envelope. All right, and then we have this Sail a Bright, The Good Life, and they have this on with dimensionals. And I'm going to put my dimensionals on here, so I don't by accident put them on the wrong place down here and then they're way down. I want them to be up. All right, so we have this up here. So fun. And that might be it for that card. And I didn't put anything on the inside, but you could, stamp some seagulls in there. Put them up here. That looks kind of cool. All right, so there's that one. And then it has its envelope. All right, so let's do the next one. So it's this one. It looks kind of like a basket. I don't know what kind of texture to call this, but all right. And then so we are stamping this up in the corner here. Not on here. We are stamping it on this. Oh, and we're also putting the boat. Okay, so we have this up here. it looks like it's the same picture both ways maybe. No, it isn't either. It's got flowers on one side. Okay. So it just kind of goes like that. And then we have our boat. Where's our boat? Here's our boat. And it goes along this this line here. Because there's like a mountain. So you kind of want to put that mountain on the shore, not the shoreline, but that, whatever that is, the sea line, or I don't know what it's called. All right, so that looks good. We have To a Great Guy. That's gonna go. Okay, so let me bring the card over. So this is gonna go on with dimensionals too. And then I'm just going to, like I did before, I'm just going to use up all of these dimensionals that I've had in the cupboard. Don't waste them. And save my little stop sign ones for something smaller. Okay. And then this is going to go on here, and it looks like it's pretty much in the center there. Okay. Then we have our anchor. So we have the anchor, and they're having us put the twine in there. So I'm just going to use twine that I have on my desk. And we'll see if I can get it in the hole. I might not be able to. Does she do it? She did it! All right, so I'm just going to cut, and then we're just knotting it. Because it does tell you 8 inches, but and I'm going to knot this. And I want the knot to be kind of close to the anchor because I'll trim. Kind of bring it a little closer. There we go. And then trim that off. And then you have that little bit of string. So adorable, right? Okay, that's going to go on there. But first we want to put To a Great Guy. Okay. And that's going to go right here. Like that. And then this, what does this go on with? Does it show? I don't think it even shows, does it? Oh, yes, it does. It goes on with the dimensional. Okay, so I'm going to use one of the side pieces here. I'm just going to cut it skinny so that I can put it like along that anchor like that. And then it kind of is here. Like that. So you can still see the To a Great Guy, but then you've got your anchor here. And then it also has this boat. Okay, so we also have, not only does it have a boat here, and you could leave it as this, and you could use this on another card, but they did pop it so that now, you know, your boat has a 3D look to it. So it's almost like paper piecing or paper towel. So I'm just putting my dimensionals on the boat because we're covering it. So instead of putting one on here. Just going to put them on the card. And then we just have to drop the boat on top of them. Oops. And then we'll have that 3D boat. Oh, I need to put one down here. All right. And then I just kind of stick that. Excuse me, right there. And now you've got this boat that sticks out of the card, which is very, very cool. All right, so there's that one. And then the last one is this really, really fun colored one. And it is going, which way is it going? Oh, I guess they all, oh no, this one's going this way. All right. Boom folder. All right, so let's get this out. And they have us using these pieces that have the embossing on it. And what I would do is, now they have us using the tear tape, right? But I'm going to just use my seal. And what I like to do is I like to put the one in the center first. And I'm just kind of eyeballing. And I think, you know, when I look at it, it looks like I've got about the same distance up here as here. All right, and then I'm going to do the same thing here. And here. So then they all look pretty even. Okay. And then you have this scene here. And that's going to go on, but we needed to stamp those seagulls. And I don't think it stamps anything else. I think it's just the seagulls this time. Make sure I have them going the right way. Those seagulls are pretty cool looking, aren't they? All right, so we have that. That's for another card, another repeat of that one. All right, let's bring our pelican over. And we're just gonna wrap some twine around here. So I'm gonna put a little seal back here, just to kind of hold that. So when I'm wrapping it, it's just gonna kind of stay in place. And I'm kind of going wiggly, like, and then since I'm using my, my spool, I might have put more on there than they said to, because they're saying 14 inches, so I don't know how many inches I used. And then I'm just going to stick that down there, and it gets stuck into the seal. And then I'm going to trim. And just for good measure, I'm going to take some Scotch tape. Now you can use that tear tape too. Instead of the Scotch tape, you can use the tear tape instead of Scotch tape. And do the same thing. And this just reinforces it, you know. Alrighty, let's see here. So we're going to put this on first with dimensionals. And again, I'm just going to cut these from the edge. I'm going to stay away from this because this is where I've been cutting when I need something skinny. So I just as soon leave that so I can use it, if I need that skinny again. And I'll put this in the center. And these backings are everywhere. sometimes think these backings are worse than glitter. I haven't used glitter in forever. We used to put glitter on everything. Remember that? All right, so this goes like this. So we want to make sure our boat is straight. That looks good. Then we're going to put our seagull. And let's see, he's put on with dimensionals too. All right. And I'm going to put the dimensionals on here just so that I can make sure that he's not, because he's kind of on there really good. He overhangs just a little bit. All right, let's see here. Oh, I know. I'm just going to make sure I keep my dimensionals kind of on this side. Because he's going to hang off the card on the other side. And just a little skinny one there for his head. And I can always use my pick tool and stick some more up underneath there if I think he's too wobbly. All right. So now he is right here. And I should have stamped my seagulls maybe over a little bit, but that's okay. He's so cool looking, isn't he? It looks so neat with that twine on there. It looks so realistic. All right, and then this, we're putting 2. See right here? Tells you 2. So you're going to stack them because we've got, it's going to go like this. So if I just put 1, it would be crooked, right? Because it's the same. So you want to stack them. And we want to put them on this side. So I just grabbed some baby ones and we're going to stack 2, and now it will clear this one and just give itself a little extra thickness. So you want to make sure if you send this card out that you put some extra postage. So see, now he's even because you've doubled that dimensional up. All right, but I think that's all for that card too. With all the millions of, I don't know why it bothers me. I don't know why it bothers me so much to see these dimensional backings. Oh, Diana. All right, or we'll just cover it up, then you don't see it. All right, so here's one card. Here's the other card. And this one. So this is a really cute kit. Like I said, I only got one, but I might have to get some more. This is a great die set. I mean, it says to a great guy, but it's just a really good masculine set, I think. All right. So let me say, see you later, alligator. So have a good weekend, and I will see you Monday for my Mimeograph Monday with a Twist. That'll be 3 o'clock, Arizona time, same channel. Let me know if you got this kit, what you think, and I'll see you Monday. All right, bye for now.